Hey everyone, welcome back to Jar's Toy Emporium. Today we're going to be talking about more Fun Days news. We have some very awesome news to be talking about because we finally saw some reveals of what is going to be in our online at-home boxes. And we also have some very controversial news because of what is in our online at-home boxes. So let's get right into it. So as you guys know, we just talked about what was in the event exclusive boxes held at Camp Fun Days, and we had no idea what was going to be in our in-home online boxes yet. That was until today. People finally started getting theirs in hand. I know, crazy. I still haven't even gotten a shipping order, a shipping label on mine, and people already have theirs in hand and already have them unboxed. But nonetheless, I'm sure I'll be getting mine in the coming days. But I thought we'd talk about some amazing things that we saw today. So before we get any farther into this video, I do want to give you guys a chance to click off of this video if you guys don't want any spoilers for your online box, because we are going to be talking about some things that we saw today. We're going to be talking about some piece counts and all sorts of things. So this is your opportunity to get out of this video if you don't want anything spoiled. Now that we've got that out of the way, for those of you that want to see what's going to be in these online boxes just like I wanted to, we are finally got some reveals today, and I have to say they are pretty epic. Now, first off, if you guys watched my previous video, we know how excited I was for the possibility of some Ninja Turtle Freddys. Well, lo and behold, my wishes came true, as guys, we are getting some Ninja Turtle Freddy sodas, and I have to say, they look absolutely spectacular. I'm going to throw them up on the screen here, all four of them. So far, we have only seen one out of can. Well, at least I've only seen one out of can. Maybe there's some pictures floating around, but the one I saw is this one actually right here, which is Freddy Funko as Michelangelo. And guys, I think they look spectacular. But as you guys can see from the other pictures that were just on the screen, we're actually getting one of each of the turtles, and that made me so excited when I saw that. I was literally freaking out. Again, I think this Fun Days box has really just done a lot of excitement for me. So obviously, I'm very excited to get these online boxes in hand. Again, those Freddy sodas looked absolutely spectacular. I'm really hoping my online box happens to have one inside of it. That is definitely one of the collections I'm going to want to complete from this Fun Days, is I'd love to get all four of those Ninja Turtle sodas. I think they look great. I think they look great in anybody's Ninja Turtle collection, and I think they would definitely fit into mine. Now, we're going to move on to something that was a little more controversial, and depending on how you look at it, you could either be really happy about this, or it could really upset you. So as these leaks started rolling out and people were seeing what was in these Fun Days boxes, we started to realize something that was very interesting. As you guys know, in that previous video, I was showing off some pieces from the event exclusive box that were limited to only 250 pieces, and some of those limited to only 100. So obviously, those of us that didn't go to that event, those pops might be something we never see. We might not ever see them in person. We might not ever hold them. They might never be a part of our collection. That was until these reveals started rolling out slowly throughout the day. We started to notice that some of those pops that were limited to only 250 pieces are actually in some of these online Fun Days boxes, and get this, they're not 250 pieces anymore. Yes, you heard me right. Some of these pops actually have a new sticker on them, limited to maybe 2,000 or 3,000 pieces, and they're the exact same pop. Now, at the time of filming this video, we haven't seen everything that's going to be in our online-only box, but we did see one thing that I really wanted to showcase for today's episode, and that is this pop right here. Now, if you can tell what the difference with this pop is and the one that we did in the previous video, this one has a lot higher piece count. The one we did in the previous video that we talked about, this metallic Captain America, was limited to only 250 pieces. Everyone thought this was going to be a mega grail in the Marvel Funko world. However, we're seeing the exact same pop again, the exact same metallic paint job, the exact same mold. There is nothing different. The only difference on here is that it has the online box sticker, and it also has an increased piece count of 2,000 pieces. When this picture got revealed, this set the whole Funko world ablaze. People were wondering why this pop was in the online boxes and how it was supposed to only be limited to 250 pieces, but here we're seeing it again with a 2,000 piece sticker. Was the only difference the sticker? Well, it seems like that is the case because the mold is the exact same. Like I said, the paint job's the exact same. And actually, I saw a picture posted by Disc Trackers on Twitter. If you guys are familiar with them, they do a lot of Funko news. They actually found out that the UPC on the bottom of the box is the exact same for the event exclusive and the online exclusive. Now, the UPC number, if you're not familiar with that term, is actually the barcode on the bottom of the box. It gets scanned when you're at a grocery store or something like that. That lets the computer know how much the item is going to cost you. However, since this is the exact same UPC, it does beg the question, did Funko really make the exact same pop, exact same box, exact same everything, except slap a different sticker on there? But it doesn't stop there. This was not the only pop. We actually saw a Megatron. We saw a few others that were very, very similar, almost identical. And we are very questionable at this point as if these pops are actually limited to the piece count that they say they are. Sure, there could have only been 250 given out at the event. Sure, there could have only been, however many at the event. But now we're seeing a whole bunch more. And it also does beg the question, how truthful is Funko being about these limited piece counts? Now, I for one do think that Funko meant that there's 250 of this one with this sticker and there's 2,000 of this one with this sticker. However, I don't necessarily agree with the fact that it is the exact same pop, the exact same mold, the same everything. I do think that's very lazy on Funko's end, and I don't think it is very fair to the people that were able to go to the event in hopes of getting some exclusive pops that were only there at the event. However, I do see the other side of this where it actually is very beneficial to people like me that didn't get to go to that event, might not ever have been able to add this pop to their collection, and now we're getting a chance to if we happen to pull it in our mystery box, or now we have a much more affordable option than if it was limited to 250 pieces. Now, we have seen a few more lists come out. As you guys remember, I posted a couple in my previous video of some rumored lists of what was going to be in our online at-home boxes. However, we saw another list today, and this one did actually confirm some of these pops that were revealed today. So maybe these lists are getting a little more refined as they're starting to roll out. People are actually seeing what's inside the boxes. And I'm very interested to see what actually comes of these leaked lists, because we also see on these leaked lists some other very limited 250 piece pops. One of them is that glow-in-the-dark Anakin Skywalker as Freddy Funko. That was like the biggest grail for me that I saw at the whole event, and now it might be coming to our in-home boxes. We also saw that there was a limited to 250 piece Hopper at that event exclusive. Now we're seeing another one that could be in our boxes as well. So I am very interested to see what actually does come true, to see if all these pops really are going to have multiple sticker variations with multiple piece count variations. It really is kind of a crazy thing that we have not experienced in the Funko collecting yet. Again, I am on the fence on if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I think overall for the collecting aspect of Funko, it is a very bad thing. It is showing that Funko is willing to have multiple versions of something with multiple different stickers and multiple different pieces, which I'm not a fan of. I would like for these limited piece counts to get their exclusive piece count and that be it. These are not similar to con stickers and shared stickers. If you guys are familiar, I've talked about those in the past. Shared stickers go to the retailers that partner with Funko to sell the pops that are exclusive to a con, only with a different sticker. These are not the same thing, as those are not limited piece counts. These are supposed to be limited to only 250 of that mold or whatever piece count you want to put on it. And now we're seeing that there's different versions of them just with different stickers. Like I said, for the collecting aspect of Funko, I think that is a terrible thing. However, there is that side of me that does see the good in this. For someone like me that was not able to go get these very exclusive pops, it does give me the opportunity that I might get lucky enough to pull them, and it also does bring down the value of the pop because there's a lot more of them out there, and it does make it much more attainable. However, I don't know how I feel about it yet. There's still some goods, some bads, there's some things to be weighed out. However, I am excited for the fact that I do have a chance at pulling some of these pops. I never thought I'd have a chance at getting that glow-in-the-dark 250 piece Freddy Funko as Anakin Skywalker. However, if it does end up in our boxes, I do have a much more significant chance of actually being able to get that pop. But I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Let me know how you feel about it. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Again, I'm very much so on the fence. I could be swayed either way at this point. It does beg the question, is Funko going to be bringing back old con pops and just putting a different sticker on it now that they've gone this far as to do it with event exclusive pops? It really is a very steep slope, as you could say. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen here. However, I'm not sure, so I'd love to know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys are most excited about in our at-home boxes. Like I said, those Freddy Funko Ninja Turtles look awesome. I don't want this video to be more of a letdown. I want this to be more of an exciting video. There's plenty to be excited about, and if you are one of those people that's very happy that you have the chance to get it, very similar to how I am, I think this is a really good thing. It just does beg some questions on if some of those older piece count pops could be brought back in the future. That's going to do it for today's video. I think we have a lot of things that we're going to be learning here in the next few days. It's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out, to really see what's in these boxes, see if this other leaked list shows up, and if there are these 250 piece count pops that were at that event. Maybe we get even more of those in the online box. It will be very interesting to see. I am excited to see what happens. I think it's always a fun time. This Fun Days has just been very exciting, and it just keeps continuing to get exciting and more exciting as the days go on. It's just so much news going on, so much things we haven't seen before. Like I said, this is uncharted territory for Funko collectors. We've never really seen something like this, so I am excited to see how it all plays out. If you guys did enjoy the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are creeping ever so closer to 300 subscribers. Again, I want to thank you guys so much. For those of you that do stop by the channel and watch all my videos, it really does mean the world to me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.